Happy New Year, friends. I've got my Zoom kazoo and ribbon stick with me today because it's a little like New Year's Eve. This is the very last Sunday of the church year, and next Sunday we start a new church year with the first Sunday of Advent and a special Zoom Advent box your family can pick up for you at ECLC later today. Sometimes on the last day of the year, we think back about how the year went. We think about all the things, the good things and the hard things too. I wonder, what are some of the good things that happened for you this year? What are some of the hard things? What are some things you'll choose to do differently in the coming year if you can? Of course, not everything is in our power to change, and it's super important to recognize that. But remember from last week, God has given you real power to do good things. I think it's a really good idea to think about the kind of people we hope to be, to think about the kinds of choices we want to make, and to make changes if we need to. Change can be hard, but we can do hard things, can't we? So today, before we start the new church year, entering into Advent with new Zoom Advent boxes filled with activities and instructions for all of Advent and Christmas, we are celebrating Christ the King Sunday. A Sunday set aside to remember that Jesus is King. A powerful king, as kings are, but also a king born into the most humble and vulnerable of circumstances. A baby cradled in a manger. A king who mysteriously shows up for us in baptism and in the Holy Supper and in the communal acts of feeding, giving, welcoming, clothing, caring, and visiting our neighbors. This is my prayer for all of you today. I wonder what difference it makes that we remember Jesus is King of the least of these. I wonder where Jesus will show up for you this week in your remembering. I wonder how we are living as children of God's kingdom in the world, here and now, as we learn to love God and serve our neighbor.